Guys, different people have the different point of views regarding the grammar. Some people are there who believe that grammar is necessary, grammar is important in order to speak English fluently. But on the other hand, there are some people who believe not to learn so much grammar in order to speak English fluently. So guys, what we should do, we must think about the grammar, that grammar is necessary to complete if we want to speak English, or we must think that without grammar we can also learn this English language. So guys, we are so much confused between this. In this video I am going to dispel all your confusions, and I will give you the 4 reasons why you should not think so much about the grammar. And with this, I will share you 5 wonderful ways what you should do in order to speak English fluently. So guys, it is my humble request to you, please watch this video till the very end. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, so please make sure subscribe my channel Learning English with AK. So guys, without any further ado, let's dive into the video. So guys, first point is why you should not think so much about the grammar, and that is you are not going to be an English professor. Yes guys, in order to speak English, we should not think about so much the grammar, just because we are not going to be an English professor. And if you are going to be, so please go through the grammar. And instead of this, if you are going to learn the language, do not dive into the grammar deeply. Guys, number 1 point is we are not going to be an English professor. Now let's move to the next point why you should not think so much about the grammar, and that is we all are humans and we are allowed to do mistakes. Guys, generally what the people think, that without having any kind of mistakes we are going to learn these things, but they are mistaken. Why? Just because we are human, we will do mistakes, we are allowed to do mistakes. But what we should do, we should learn from the mistakes, keep doing mistakes and keep correcting them. This is the funda we are going to learn anything. In order to speak English, if you are going to do mistakes, that is okay, this is natural. Do not afraid from the mistakes, just keep doing it and keep correcting them. Guys, now let's move to the third point why we should not think so much about the grammar, and that is we do not need to learn English as our first language. Guys, we all know our first language is Hindi. Obviously it is our mother tongue and our first language is Hindi. Hindi is spoken in India in every state, as well as their states language. Like if I talk about the Punjab, so Punjabi language is spoken, and if I talk about the Tamil Nadu, so Tamil language is spoken there. And in all over India, Hindi is the first language, is spoken everywhere. So guys, English is our secondary language, we are going to learn it, and our first language is Hindi. We all are proud of it and we should proud of our Hindi language. So guys, the secondary language is English. We are going to learn why, to make our professional life easier. That's it, nothing else. So do not think that English is our first language. Our first language is Hindi and we must proud of this Hindi language. Guys, this is the reason why you think about so much grammar, and in order to speak English there is some hurdle which stops you not to learn English language. So guys, do not think like these things. Now let's move to the next point why you should not think about so much grammar, and that is grammar will slow you down. Of course, the people who think so much about the grammar, they are so much confused. Why? Because if we are thinking about the grammar only, so that time it will be so difficult that we are speaking sentence, we are speaking something in English, and we will think what is the form of verb we should use here, what is the helping verb we must do here. So these things we are thinking, that that will slow you down not to have fluent in English language. That's why grammar is not so much important in order to speak English fluently. Little bit knowledge of grammar is enough, guys. Do not deep into the grammar. Do not dive into the grammar. Just have little bit of knowledge in this and speak it. So guys, these 4 points I told you why you should not think so much about the grammar. Now you must be thinking that, sir, you told us why we should not think so much about the grammar. So what we should do rather than thinking about the grammar? So wait, I am telling you. Now I am going to tell you 5 wonderful ways what you should do instead of this. Now let's talk about the first point, what you should do in order to speak English fluently. And that is, we are going to read a lot of books. Most of you are not in the habit of reading books. But trust me guys, just make it a habit and it will give you so much benefits. It will give you so many benefits in order to speak English fluently. Why I am saying like this? Because it will give you so many benefits. You should start reading the books according to your interest. Like you can read love story books, you can read novels, you can read journalist book, you can read biographies. What interest do you have? According to your interest, you should read the book. Why I am saying like this? Guys, that will give you so many benefits in order to speak English fluently. That will make you fluent in English language. When you are going to read the books, you come across the new words, you come across the new sentences that will help you to be fluent in English language. So just make it a habit of reading books and learn this English language. Now let's talk about the second major point, what you should do in order to learn English language. That is, instead of learning single word, learn entire phrase or sentences. Yes guys, this is very interesting. Do not learn single word, learn entire phrase or sentences. Why I am saying like this? Because whenever you just read the book, whenever you are going to read the book, you just come across these new phrases, new sentences that are new to you. And whenever you will use these sentences, these phrases in your conversation, that will make you fluent definitely, and that will give you the boost as well, so that you will be feeling so much confident and these sentences are spoken from your mouth by you, so that will obviously improve your fluency. Guys, now let's move to the third major point, and that is, you have to listen good speakers. You have to listen the good speakers. I'm not saying that you are going to listen the native speakers. It will be very difficult you to understand them. But instead of this, what you can do, you should start listening these people. Their English you can easily understand. Why I am saying you should start listening the good speakers? Just because whenever you will listen some content by the help of your ears, it goes directly to your mind, and that will give you the thinking power, so that you can have the conversation easily whenever you are going to speak with someone. So listening is so much important, it is essential. So start listening the good speakers first and then apply these in your habit. Guys, now let's move to the next point, what you should do, and that is, start speaking more English with yourself. Guys, self talk. Yes, I'm talking about self talk. Just have monologue with yourself. Make it a habit of speaking more with yourself first. Why I'm saying? Because we are going to learn this English language for speaking sake, and if we are not going to speak, we are not going to learn. So have monologue with yourself so much as you can, and just make it a habit of speaking with yourself. Self talk. Yes, have the self talk with yourself. Whenever you are alone, just think about anything, your happiest moment, your worst moment, what you are doing now, you just think about these. So, these thinking process will increase your thinking criteria, and as well as you will be able to speak more and more on any topic. With that topic you are going to have the conversation. So guys, speaking more is essential. Speaking more is very important as well. Until you will not speak more unless you are not going to learn it. So more, speak more, learn more. So guys, if you relate all of these and you are agree that these points are very essential which I have discussed in this video, make sure please subscribe my channel Learning English with AK, and thank you very much for watching this video till the very end. Let's meet in the next video. Till then, keep speaking, keep practicing. Bye bye.